Ready. You're on live right now. Welcome everyone to Destination Jamaica. Welcome Brandon. Brandon is 25 years old and he's all about holistic living. Tell us about yourself, Brandon.
Sorry about that. Greetings, everybody. My name is Brandon Rose. As Miss Wakefield said, I'm all about holistic living. Yeah, so holistic living to me is basically living off your environment, living naturally without chemicals or processed products.
Okay. How did you get into holistic living at such a young age?
Well, my father actually is a Rastafarian. He has never eaten meat from before I was born. So it's something that I actually had an idea about, but I did not engage until like a year or two ago. Year or 2 years ago, yeah.
Yeah. And what happened is that you left your 9 to 5 job to pursue your dream of selling holistic products, right?
Well, I would say it was my dream because I did not know I was going to do something like this before. Well, I am a certified tour guide and I was doing a 9 to 5 in the hospitality industry. Um, but then, like, after changing to like a more holistic experience, and then I realized that what I'm capable of, I decided to, make a jump from the 9 to 5 and just jump right into holistic, see if I can assist persons, and get the message across. Because in holistics, it's not really much about the business part. It's about healing the world and getting them to, know about natural products and the healing of the nations, which is herbs.
Okay. Tell us about the products that you have. And what's the name of your company?
Okay, so the name of my company is Irie Jamaica. I got the experience from, Irie. Irie is a Jamaican word which means copacetic or everything good. Yeah, and then Jamaica now. I just changed the J to Y. Reason being because, like, the indigenous people, they call Jamaica ex-Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
So they still didn't use J. J is the most recent letter of the alphabet. So I decided to, you know what, instead of the J, what would people use before J? And it was Y, so Aria Micah.
Okay, great. Tell us about your products.
Okay, so I do herbal products, natural juices, and I'll be getting into making like body butter and essential oils soon. But for now, it's herbal juices, herbal products, and herbal plants
And
and
tell us about
natural juices.
and
Sorry.
your bestseller so far are your natural juices.
Yes,
Tell us
best.
about that.
Okay, so I do different types of natural juices. It all depends on the fruits and vegetables that are in season. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But my favorite ones so far are the ones that my client gravitate to more is the green juice. Yeah, so the green juice consists of callaloo, tuna, okra, ginger, and pineapple.
Oh, nice. And you said, what's the purpose of that one? What's the benefit?
So that one is a blood booster because it has a lot of greens in it, and once you go green, you're basically giving yourself blood, and you're actually how to put this now. So green, every food has a color code, and for me, green is all about vitality, boosting your immune system, your digestive health as well. So green juice also purges the blood. It also boosts the immune system and it also cleans your arteries.
Okay, nice. What are some other juices that you have? You told me about spirulina with the Medina.
Yeah, I do spirulina, I do Medina, I do pumpkin punch, I do power punch, I do beetroot juice, carrot juice, as well as sour sap and Medina. As I said before, it all depends on seasonal fruits or what my clients order. I do allow some clients to order what they want as well instead of just going out there and making
Mm-hmm.
juices. Yeah, I do allow my clients to order as well.
With the internet having so much advice about what to eat and what to take, the whole holistic thing is trendy. Why did you choose to do that? Do you think Jamaicans need extra healing?
I wouldn't say they need extra healing, but as a country, I think we have the resources for everybody to be living holistic and naturally
But
because,
they're not.
well, no, we're not.
We're not.
No, we're not. Jamaica has 80, well, I would say 70% of all the world's herbs
Mhm.
that you need for healing. It's just that our food system has been compromised. So that's why a lot of persons don't know what are the good stuff. They're basically getting what is convenient. So I think food education and herb education, that is something that needs to be taught in our schools, you know? Make the people them know say yeah, you can actually plant something and make it grow and consume it. So eat what you grow what you eat instead of like going into supermarkets and buying fruits and vegetables. Because persons even stop going to the local farmers or shopping in the market now. I realize more people are relying on the supermarket or on the imported products when we basically have
Yeah.
all of what we need in Jamaica itself.
Mm. So you think that our behavior has changed from how our grandparents and parents used to live because Granny will tell you that she used to grate her coconut, she now buy no ready meat. Even to this day, some of our parents will tell us that they will make the stuff from scratch. Them now go for the ready made stuff. So do you think that current Jamaicans are not healthier? Not as healthy as Granny and
No,
Mama
I
and
don't
Papa?
think they are. And if you check statistics now, and if you go in any parish in Jamaica, you can see that health issues are taking over, both young and old. Because as I said before, everybody is opting for convenience now
Mm-hmm.
and not opting for health. So
Mm-hmm.
basically, because the things are easy to get, we're just gonna work with this instead of putting our health first. So I think that is the issue.
But let's be realistic. How do we encourage people to put them health first? People are thinking, oh, we're not gonna live, you only have one life, do this, do that, do what feel good, do what taste good, you know. How can you as a young person say to some people who are your age that you know what, stop the sugar drinks, stop the chicken, the fried chicken, stop all of that and cook or choose better food or pick something off of the tree, especially because they live a country.
Yeah. Well, we're all gonna die, that's for a fact, but it's the quality of life that you live. So when you eat more natural foods, you live a more natural, holistic life. Like everything resonates around you. You feel the sun, like the earth,
Mm-hmm.
everything. But when you are indulging in processed food, your brain is lackadaisical, like
Foggy.
yeah, and then you're craving for these natural foods because these processed foods, sorry, because foods nowadays, it's not food, I call them products, and people are getting hooked on them because of all these dyes, all these artificial ingredients and so forth. Yeah, so these stuff, they're manipulating our brains, making us think that these are the things that we need instead of opting for the right things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that even the research shows that what we eat can affect our mood,
Yeah, well,
depression, how we think, how angry we are sad. As so it's not just the physical pain, it's the mental stuff as well.
yeah, and physical too, cause if you look in our society on a whole, especially in Jamaica, them say big back or so. Yeah, so basically most people now they're not watching their weight. Everybody wants a big back or getting a big back, and
And life illnesses.
yeah, yeah. So I think as Jamaicans with so many stuff around us, I
Mm-hmm.
think we should,
Mm-hmm.
gain more knowledge about this stuff and venture more into holistic and natural living.
Yeah, it's not a anti um processed food thing. It's more
No,
like a pro, what you call it, for life thing.
yeah,
Because you wouldn't
because
want your brother and sister them and have high blood pressure and everything have sugar now.
yeah,
Even if you not see it on the label. And how much grams of sugar them are put in there, right?
yeah.
but it's kind of overplayed because even if you tell your family, yo, you have high blood pressure, cut off of this, cut off of that, you don't really want to hear.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. And it some people might look at it as, oh, this and that, but we're not saying eliminate all processed foods, but like change is gradual. So when you like you'll start eliminating them one at a time, little by this, when you look, you eliminate all. But and we still can't do without processed food overall,
Hmm.
because there how the food system is nowadays, something processed has to be in your pot unless you are a raw vegan, then person that don't eat cooked food or only eat natural food. But for me, I do use rice, I do use flour, I do consume bread
Hmm.
and and canola oil and them oil they, yeah, but so you're not gonna really get rid of processed food overall. It's just limiting processed food.
And
That's the issue.
balancing the
Yeah, and
thing.
balancing the thing. So when you consume these processed foods now, you drink your natural juices or you drink your herbal products, you know, to eliminate some of these toxins or built up starch that these foods are giving us.
Talking about herbs, you mentioned the top five herbs. Can
Yeah,
talk about that.
well, my top five.
Yeah, for your top five.
Yeah, so my top five are the Gale of the Wind plant, which is called Shankapedia or Stonebreaker. So this one, it eliminates cysts, fibroids, and tumors from the body, shrink them. And I'm not basically talking from a mouth. I've seen this work for persons and even for myself also, so I know it works. I also like the guinea hen weed. That's a plant that is good for inflammation, headaches. It's a male aphrodisiac as well. You have the dog blood bush, which I call the female's best friend due to its reproductive benefits. Yeah, it assists females who want to get pregnant to get a child, and it also assists irregular periods and menstrual cramps. I'm at number four now, right?
I think R3.
Okay, and then you have I like lemongrass as well. Yeah, lemongrass, that's a good one
I
for
love the
cold.
smell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this man, cold, flu, and for aromatherapy as well, because people are using it in essential oils now.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I also like,
Mexican mint.
yeah, Mexican mint is also one of my favorite ones as well. That is also good for fibroids, and I also like rosemary. Rosemary can be used to cook with, can be used to make tea,
Tea.
yeah, and aromatherapy. So yeah, those are my top five herbs.
So, if we could choose just two herbs to include in a diet, what are the top two that tell people to choose to put in their diet? I
Uh,
know it depends on their needs and so forth, but generally.
Two, I'd say rosemary and lemongrass.
Oh, you can easily get that in Jamaica. Lemongrass grow
Yeah,
wild.
it grows wild,
Hmm.
and also because they don't really tend to, cause everything you have to do everything in proportion,
Yeah.
and consuming too much of one herbs can also have a negative effect on your body.
Uh-huh.
So I think these two herbs now, consuming them a lot won't have a negative effect on your body.
Yeah. As I said, everything in moderation.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right. Anything else you want to say to the younger people first, then to the older people?
Well, to the younger people, the time is now. So, I'm not saying you should change your diet, because I don't have, we cannot force people what to eat or what to do with their lives, basically. But it's improving the quality of your life, because you have a lot of young people out there now suffering from arthritis, and this never used to happen 10, 20,
High
15
blood
years ago.
pressure.
High blood pressure, a lot of young people dying from diabetes also and cancer. So I think if you change and learn how to take care of yourself from now, by the time you reach like mid 30s thereabout, there's nothing that can stop you. You'll actually feel younger, fresher, and healthier.
Mm-hmm.
And for the older persons now, I would say they should get on board too, because what I realize is people now, they tend to go holistic when they're ill.
Mm-hmm.
Like before, they didn't have an issue, and holistic herbs was a method, and they don't choose it. They wait until they're ill to start consuming or engaging into this stuff.
Hmm. When you say holistic lifestyle, we're not just talking about food. What else are we talking
No,
about?
we're not talking about food, we're talking about living. So we're even also talking about, like massages, pedicures, because I do that also. And, just natural living. Taking a break from like the computer, taking a break from the phone, going outside, getting fresh air, taking off your shoes, walking barefoot. This is all a part of holistic living.
Hmm. Limiting your alcohol, and you're
Yes.
not telling people not to drink, you're telling them to limit
Limit,
it.
yeah, and I'm not telling anybody not to smoke, just limit smoking, yeah.
Yeah, you're
That's
not
the
telling
thing.
nobody not to party,
Yeah,
just
just limit
limit.
partying because everything has a season, a
Hmm.
time and place under the sun. And holistic health can be fun as well because you have riverside chill where you just go by the river, you cook a nice pot,
Hmm.
them where you and your partner do some nice massages together, do some pedicure, using herbal products, using like even aloe vera to get a body scrub. So holistic living, it can be fun.
Hmm.
Well, it is fun to me.
Hmm.
I don't know about other people, but it is fun to me and it is the way to go. So
So people just say boring.
yeah, a lot of people say boring because when you tell a lot of people about these stuff, them say, no, 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 boring. But to me, holistic living is the best living.
Because of how it make you feel, quality of life and
Yeah,
so
yeah,
forth.
improves the quality of life. It like nowadays people as them wait them feel tired. Them just have 7 to 8 hours of sleep and they still feel tired because they're not improving the quality of their life. For example, now holistic living, you wake up early, you catch the morning sun, you do a one stretch, you do a one run, you drink a herbal tea before you start drinking or smoking or anything. So improving your quality of life with holistic living is the way to go,
But
people.
how important is that to people? You can tell them as much as you want. You can bring the, what you say, bring the donkey to the water, but
But
you
you can't
can't force
force
them
it to
to
drink
drink
it.
it.
Well, that is true. That's
It's
why,
all about priorities and what is important to the people, then, right?
yeah, so that's why I have persons like me now or other holistic trainers who are trying to engage persons into getting to know about
Mm-hmm.
herbal products, herbal remedies, and about natural and holistic living as well.
Yeah, and how it feels versus how you feel not doing that.
Yeah, because at first, like before changing holistically, like I used to feel some pain and some, not saying I don't feel pain now, but like some things that I used to experience, I'm not experiencing them anymore.
Yeah. So people have to want to stop feel that way. Stop want back pain. Stop want aches and pain. Stop feel tired. Stop feel brain foggy. Stop feel depressed.
Yeah, or if you feel that way, just know that you have alternatives to get rid of that fast and quick. Yeah.
Yeah. So you hear that people never want it for themselves, but if you need some education, definitely link Brandon and where them can find you.
Well, you can find me on Instagram at Aria Micah or on TikTok at Aria Micah, and I'm gonna share my personal page on Instagram as well. It's Brandon Fusion.
Mm-hmm.
So you can always, cause consultation is free. You can feel free to ask any questions or what herbs can be recommended. Just feel free to jump in my DM or WhatsApp 5345575.
And how much for your natural juice? Because people always do them interview and not talk about price.
Alright, so you can get one from 250 up. It all depends on the product or the plants or fruits that are used in each mixture. Because every mixture comes with a different price, but I'd say from 250 upwards.
Okay. And how much time should people drink them natural juice?
Well, natural juice can be consumed right around the clock. Right
Mm.
around the clock. Because it's food, and fruits are food. The best foods also, yeah man, it's packed with nutrients, vitamins, fibers. This is what our body needs to function, get us throughout the day. So When you're having a natural juice, you're hydrating your body and your cells also.
All right. So that's it.
Yeah, that's
Is
it.
everything you want to know?
Yeah, basically.
All right. Thank you, Brandon, for joining Destination Jamaica. Guys, he's young. This is something he's been doing, and we're hoping that you will encourage him and, mutual benefits, getting natural juice, supporting the business, and supporting your health for a better quality of life. Time for done some of them stuff here now, Brandon, where we are feel pain and ache and foggy brain and tired where you just wake up and you get no more sleep. And how liquor and milk and everything make you feel. It not worth the suffering and the sabotage. And we were talking about that as
Yeah.
humans we suffer more than we should and we sabotage ourselves more than we
Yeah, we
should.
wait until we're sick to indulge into holistic experience or holistic wellness. Yeah.
Yeah, too reactive. We need to be more proactive.
That is it. That is it.
Alright, so bless up and
Bless up
thank
and
you.
thanks for having me as well. I appreciate coming on your platform.
Yes.
How was that one?